two more. This is going to be one. I get two more opportunities before the season starts. I'm going to do one on the Thursday before the opening NFL game. I'm going to do one now. Is that I've watched the preseason. I'm reading like you everything, and I'm going to give you a sense of where I feel with my playoffs. So I've made a couple of changes, couple of minor changes, but they're changes, and I'll give you the reason why. So let's start with the AFC. I still feel it's Bills, Dolphins, Jets, Patriots. I know more about the Dolphins than I do the Jets. I know they'll be wildly productive on offense. Offenses carry over. If you don't make big wholesale changes, a good offense one year is a good offense the next year. It's not the same for defense. Jets, Hassan Reddick's not in camp. Huff's gone. A lot of noise. I think it's Bills, Dolphins, Jets, Patriots.
Okay. I'm going to do these individually. One video is going to be the AFC East. One video is going to be the NFC East. Like, I'm going to just do this all individually rather than one large thing. I think that's actually better for me personally, how this channel is just done. So let's address this head on. This is going to probably make a bunch of people unhappy, or, we'll see. I actually genuinely don't know for this AFC East. I absolutely positively can see the Jets, Dolphins, or Bills all winning the AFC East. I really can. You all know that I'm a firm believer in Josh Allen. But some of the offseason moves, the coaching to me is still a question mark. I'm just not a fan of Sean McDermott. I'm just not. I know a lot of people are really high on the Bills OC currently. I still have some question marks. I want to see if Josh Allen will continue to develop and if he can play in a more, I don't want to say conservative, but just be willing to do a little bit more of the little things, which I do believe he can, but it's just a question mark. I don't have a firm belief in the culture that the Buffalo Bills have. The Dolphins have a lot of momentum. I know they are very unhappy with how last season ended. Tua got signed. Tyreek signed. I mean, like, they got everyone all figured out now. And now the Dolphins are at the point where it's either win or shut up, win or stop talking. And I think they feel that. I think they know that. I think Tua knows that. I think Mike McDaniel knows that. They all know that. Tyreek Hill wants to be back actually making legitimate playoff runs. They feel that their defense is going to be significantly better. Which may or may not be the case. I really don't know. I don't have strong feelings. It's just a bunch of these teams are just question marks to me. And that's why then what leads me to the Jets. The Jets are a question mark to me. If Aaron Rodgers is actually healthy and he is actually a legitimate NFL, a legitimate football savant and can actually call plays and understand offenses and doesn't need, he's not at the mercy of a coordinator and finally is in control of the playbook and when to call, which plays, which is why he wants Nathaniel Hackett. So essentially he can run the show. If Aaron Rodgers proves to be able to do that and they stay healthy, well, then the Jets absolutely can win this division. So, I mean, I think it's going to be close, but of course the Jets could be plagued with injury. Aaron Rodgers could think he's smarter and better than he actually is, at least at this point in his career, and they could just fall off. I don't think the Patriots are going to make any sort of run. I sorry, Patriots fans, but I'm not even going to waste too much time because it's just I'm not going to pretend like I think that they have a chance to win this division or even remotely make the playoffs. But I do, if you told me that the Dolphins won this division, I would say, okay, yeah, makes sense. If you told me the Jets win the division, I'd be like, yeah, makes sense. Like, it all makes sense. I can make the argument for all three of these teams, Bills, Dolphins, and Jets, to winning the division. So, I will also float around on this. This is definitely the division where I'm kind of like, I just kind of have to wait and see. I have to wait and see how the first 3, 4, 5, 6 games go to get a sense of like, all right, the Jets can do this, or all right, the Dolphins are pretty much who they were last year, or all right, the Bills, they are sharp. It's hard. I genuinely struggle to give a definitive answer for this division more than anything. But I am a firm believer that the Bills, Dolphins, and Jets, all three of those teams, absolutely can make the playoffs regardless of how the division unfolds. I think all three of those teams are playoff caliber teams. But those are just my thoughts. I would absolutely love to hear yours. My very strong, definitive thoughts on this one. Let me know in the comments below. Who do you think is going to win this division? Which of those teams do you think will make or miss the playoffs in general? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment, so whether you agree with me or disagree with me. Either way, let's get in some discussions. Let's get in some fights. But ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here, and I would absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to, something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're well on our way to doing it. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help with the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much, and see you next time.